everybody. I'm Elwirfy, and we're back to talk about another topic, something that I just realized I somehow glossed over or skipped, but it's a very fundamental part of being a YouTuber, so I wanted to just go ahead and make this video. That way it's out of the way, that way if people have any questions, they can watch this video, but we got to talk about comments and why comments are so important, especially for a small YouTuber, more so than a large YouTuber. For a large YouTuber, comments are like, whatever. They get filled up with bots. I kind of have some bots on here as well. But the point is, you get more value out of your comments as a small YouTuber for a couple things. One of them being that you're able to reply to every single comment. And if you're not replying to every single comment, something's wrong with you because you could be losing out on a subscriber. Like you're literally not acknowledging your audience, and that's so huge. So if you look, I've replied to every single comment that isn't a spam one. I think these are alternate accounts of people trying to sub to me to give support because people care and all that, and that's really nice of them, and I do appreciate it. But it's important to understand that when you see a comment, you gotta reply to it like right away, because if you don't reply to it, then you're gonna find out that people will be like, "Oh, well, I wanted to say something to this creator that I like, but he doesn't seem to care," and that's super disappointing. And I get that when you're larger, you aren't able. It's so many. They even added a smart feature recently to do like automatic, like kind of fake half responses to people, and I think that's super disappointing. I do like handwriting out every single one of my comments, or my replies to comments, I should say, so that way everyone does feel more of that genuine connection and understanding, which I think is super, super important. Okay, good. We did pause the video. So I'm not. This isn't a part two to reacting to comments. I'm not going to talk about these comments, even though they are supportive. Changing up the YouTube algorithm. Changing my content style. That's all good stuff. But another thing you have to understand about comments and why comments are so important is that it allows you to go ahead and add to discussion after a video is over. Obviously, that seems kind of obvious because once the video is posted, obviously the video's over. No one's making it anymore. But if you yourself as the content creator need to add anything extra, but you don't necessarily need to make a whole video about it, you don't want to pull the video down and re-upload it with some extra edited features, you just want to have the video exist as the way it is, but you need to leave an update, you can pin a comment to the very top, and it could be about anything, right? You could do pretty much anything. And I need to start pinning next update for the next videos in the top comments there again. But I would say that if you're able to make sure that when there's a comment, that if it is engaging or if it is worthy of your time, that you go ahead and reply to that comment. I feel like a lot of people maybe say they reply to comments, but then they don't, because sometimes comments seem like you can't reply to them if they're just like, "Hey, great job." You can just be like, "Thank you." Keep it simple. You don't have to do a big, long explanation. I just happen to reply a good amount or try and answer people's questions if they have a question about the channel. But that's just me. Shoot, you don't have to do that. You could do whatever you want. You could do one where you're just saying thank you, or you could give a thumbs up. Oh yeah, that's right. Like every single comment they reply to, because obviously you like it enough to reply, so why don't you give it a like? That way people feel special. Does it really help anything? Not much, but you know what, for some people that really could mean the whole world to them, to know that you care and appreciate it. Obviously you would think replying to a comment would also demonstrate that, but just add in a like to it, because it's YouTube. That's what people like to do. It's fun. Just kind of go with the flow. I don't want you to look at your comment section and think of it as just an afterthought, or think of it as, "Hey, there's a bunch of people talking about my video, but I don't want to be involved because I already made my video. I said my piece." No, you're never done. I've just went through and replied to a bunch of comments. I replied to a comment from a year ago that I just never got notified about. You got to try and reply to everything that you can, even if it's simple, just so that way people know that they heard you and they know that you're taking the time to listen to them. That's how you build a community, right? I like to talk about community. I'm a big fan of the word community on this channel, and there's nothing more involved with building a community than being able to go ahead and talk to your audience in a direct way that allows them to feel closer to you as a person. Because, I don't know, I feel like there's this point in YouTube, I don't know where it is, maybe at 5,000 or 10,000 subscribers, but there becomes a point where you can no longer personally interact with everybody, and I want to get up to that line and then stop there for growth. If we're talking about realistically how I want the channel to grow, I'd like to go ahead and get up to the point where it's no longer feasible for me to reply, but then stop just before that, so that way I can still reply to everybody, have that great community of people, and then we're just done. You know what I mean? I don't need 100,000 subscribers. That's insane, right? I just want enough so I'm building up a good community of viewers, of people watching and enjoying the stuff and commenting and people having fun with the video, right? That's what should be important, or at least that's what's important to me. So on the comment side of it, I've already talked about viewers and how we don't understand viewers and how we don't understand subscribers, but you don't also understand comments. Because if you look at a comment and you think to yourself, wow, that's really interesting, I don't want to add anything, or you say something that's discouraging of people making future comments, that's also super disappointing. You want to do everything in your power to make sure that your comments that are on your channel are heard and that the community can talk about them. Now, granted, this is my oldest video. This is from comments from my very first one. This one just happened to have the most comments and replies, but I have other videos with comments too. If you look through any of my videos, there should hopefully be at least one comment, not always. And if you have anything you want to add or you want to say, please feel free to comment down below this video or any of my other videos. I will reply to it. I will see it. I'll get notified of it because I fixed all of my notifications and stuff, so no issue at all. If you have a question, now, I work. I might not reply right away, but if you put it out there and you ask a question, I'm telling you, it's going to be heard. And I want everyone to feel heard on this channel. I want everyone to have a voice to be able to express their opinions about a video. Look, maybe I did a bad job on a video. It happens. I'm not perfect. There's probably going to be some videos that you're going to watch that aren't very good. And you'll be like, oh, he started out good, but then he fell behind. Or, oh, he started out good, had a bit of a dip, but then came back up. Or maybe it didn't start that good at all, and then we just rose up to the top. There's all kinds of ways that the line of the magical video bar graph could go. But as long as the comments that you're leaving are productive and constructive, I think that honestly you're going to be able to see that your growth will partly come from just your interaction with comments. Like people who are brand new to the channel might be like, hey, I really like your video, and then if you reply, then they'll be like, whoa, this guy's replying to me. Most people don't reply to me on YouTube anymore, and that's what's crazy, right? You can leave a comment, and on like 100,000, 1 million video, that comment gets buried instantly. Right, no one's going to see that comment. So if you, the content creator who can see all the comments reply, I'm telling you that is a great way to step up your brand and build up that trust with your community. Because, I certainly wouldn't be sitting here telling you guys about how much I value my comment section if I didn't practice what I preach. I would never be like, oh, the comment section is so important, and then show you a freeze still area of an area with no comments. Right, that'd be insane. Right, you have to have comments to make this video kind of helpful. So if you're not getting comments on your video, I would definitely say encourage people to not only subscribe and like the video and share it with everybody they know, but also to leave a comment. People don't talk about leaving comments enough, right? Like, obviously I want you to subscribe. Obviously I want you to view more videos, and I'd love it if you shared it. But honestly, what matters even more is that you're commenting on stuff and that we're working on building up this community. Like, I want to recognize people when they leave a comment. Like Matt in 2000, right? He showed up multiple times for a video. Soap, he's been such a huge help with kind of growing the channel and being supportive from my very first times getting, and getting subscribers in this big bump way. Of course, I'm still super grateful of the big subscriber boost we've gotten within the last month. It's crazy. Obviously, I hope we keep growing, and I would hope that you guys keep commenting. Please keep commenting, because if you don't, I don't know, it just seems crazy to me that what I'm saying should be obvious. I hope for you guys this isn't too new, but you should be taking your comments seriously and valuing them. Because here's what happens, right? So here's what happens if you don't value your comments. People will comment something, they'll feel forgotten, they feel like you're not engaging with them, and they feel like they're wasting their time. Don't make people feel like they're wasting their time. People are people. Comments, behind every comment is a person who has thoughts, feelings, emotions, hopes, dreams, and they're choosing to spend their valuable time expressing to you what they like or didn't like about your video. The least you could do is reply. So, I don't know. I'm not going to tell you what to do, but I'm telling you that if you want to, you should reply to all your comments and make sure that your replies are thoughtful, or at the very least related to whatever they're saying, so that way you're able to, just better connect with your community. For me, it is all about building a community, and I honestly am just really excited to see how our community progresses, how much it's been evolving, and I'm just truly thankful for all of you guys who keep watching, who keep liking the video, who keep commenting on the video, who view the video, who've subscribed because of watching these new content style of videos, and I think we can do great things together. Anyway, guys, I'm Elwirfy, and I will definitely be seeing you guys next time. Take care, everyone.